G'day guys, charity run I was talking about. I might as well make a quick video back to the cars about this Corolla. Every time I start it, the tank pressure, it's got 2,000 Ks on it. Oh, they're still using this engine. Surprise, surprise. I thought it was an all-new motor. So this got a CVT transmission in it. Oh, they've increased the access here. Okay, so the body's gotten wider. This is the, we call this the, not twin cam, but this is the big motor in the previous model. You'd get this on the better model. It's got a bit of balls, but yeah. Oh, I'm getting bitten by those little things again. Here we go. All right, so the Corollas are good. This is an all right car, but I think it's got a faulty. Shock absorber. I think this shock absorber's faulty, as it's the only one that knocks badly. Now the styling is awesome. I've got to say, previously today I saw a brown one. I thought it was a BMW, so you can see it's a nice shape. They've done a lot. Lexus, I mean it's Lexus. Lexus shape. Okay. Now when I start the engine, it makes a rattle. It's even better that I don't. I thought it was an all new engine. No, it's not. This engine should not do that. It might do it after a service. So after I service a car, especially with a timing chain, or any car, you do this. Prime it up. Now, it won't make a noise now, but I only was here for half an hour or 40 minutes, and I started up, and it's with the timing chain rattling, and I thought, oh, it might be a new engine, and I don't know what that sound is. I know exactly what that sound is. Every time you start your Corolla, the timing chain's getting chewed. I believe there's a fault with this car. Okay, the CVT's good. It's good. The car has torque steer. It's got a nice leather wheel, you can see, and it's just a mess. I mean, you've got a round vent there. You've got a vent there, but it's grown on me, as in, this is so ugly, it'll never grow on you, but, you know, it's a Corolla. I mean, okay, so what's grown on me is the fact that it's a little bit sort of interesting to look at. I like this piece of chrome here, or plastic, but the problem with this car is visibility. Now, I made a video down about Subaru taxis in Queenstown, and I said, God forbid, if you want to kill a small child, buy a Corolla. And I'm not kidding. Like, I am now sitting in the driver's seat, right? What's that? I can't see. There is a capacity for there to be a person, a small child standing right there, and I won't see them. Right now, the car has city braking, which always defaults off, I think. I don't know why. I don't know how it works. If you turn that button on at above a certain speed, it won't work. And this is kind of hit and miss, but it works. So the beep beep is barely audible. It sounds like that, but quicker. Here we go. I'm getting the little flies in the car, little sand flies. Thousands of them are coming. All right, so, okay. All right, it's a Corolla. Okay, now, in drive, it's got a nice exhaust note out the back, but in drive, it's vibrating now. I've been in this car. It's like you don't even know the engine's running. Okay, it's very, very quiet to sit in at the lights. Right now, the car's vibrating a bit. But with the windows up the other day, I couldn't hear the engine. I could not hear the engine whatsoever at idle. Now, I'm not going to talk about the seats and all that. It's all pretty good. But my issue with this car is visibility, and that's the reason. That's the reason I've got a major issue with this car. And not only that, I mean, it's not that I come from a Subaru WRX. What is this? I mean, I can't. What? I mean, I'm going to put the camera where I'm sitting here. Look at that. What the hell have they done? Okay, this car's all wrong. It's obviously for the frontal collision, which with the Camry's one of the unsafest cars you can buy on the road for a head-on, especially a narrow offset, always was. So I wonder what Toyota's doing with this car. Am I in a death trap? Probably, but I'll tell you what, this is shocking. Absolutely terrible design. You know, they should take, well, they can't take a page out of Subaru's book. They never will, because they're Toyota. It's just all about bloody value-conscious driving. And safety is always not anywhere near the top of their concern, especially when they take airbags out for Indian markets and that disgusting behaviour. But otherwise, look, I'm not going to review this car as in Of course it's an excellent car. When people have trouble with their cars and they say to me, what car should I buy? And I know that they don't want to spend money on a car, I always say, Corolla or Yaris, there's no other car on the road to buy for reliability, but as in torque steer, handling. So at high speed of 100 k's an hour, when the road does this and goes off camber, the whole car wants to lose control and skip across the road. I mean, I don't know what it does. It's done it to me twice. Yeah, I'm in an extreme environment in New Zealand, and actually this is good because I mentioned in the previous personal development video, the steering. So now I'm on the light. Here we go. Like, the steering now is so light, you can see the body roll on this car. I mean, it's unbelievable how much body roll this car has got built into it, yet at 105 k's an hour on the correct corner, it'll stay flat. So I've gotten used to this car. I'm quite enjoying driving it, but oh my God, it's so funny. Like, and it's not the fact that I come from a 2018 WRX STI. It's the fact that I drive cars all the time, and it's like the Corolla is still a Corolla. You know, a lot of people who don't even know about cars call it the shopping trolley because it just, I don't know why they call it the shopping trolley. It's just a stock standard sort of. Don't you love New Zealand? It's like, where am I? I'm lost. So, should I do a handbrakey in the rental car? Yeah, that was mad. So, look, it's got the handbrake at least, but see. Ooh. Okay, by the way, Subaru guys, if you heard the voice, you'd know this is Fujitsu 10. So this is the same invoice control. This is the same software as the WRX STIs. And I know it, and the volume even tops out at 62, just like our cars, guys, if you guys are the ones watching. There's no nav or mirror link here or anything like that, but I think it's an option. So the transmission feels amazing. Like, it really does. I'm still coming to grips with the car that, see, as the CVT belt stretches, the revs fall, so then the eco light will come on, right, when it's sort of in that economy thing, and when you put your foot down, it'll turn off. But see, watch this. Watch what the CVT does. Look, I'm accelerating, and the revs are falling because the belt's stretching on the cone. So it's a brilliant design. I knew years ago everyone's going to go CVT. Now let's do this ABS thing I was talking about. I don't want to get too much attention. So when you hit the ABS, just on little bumps like that, bang, 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 bang from the front suspension. And yeah, sorry guys, if you pulled this video up to buy a Corolla, this really isn't the video for you. This is more for the subscribers that sort of, I've been talking about the Corolla a bit, but yeah, it's like, it can be so stable, yet it's a synthetic stability. And I've seen last time in New Zealand, these cars flipped over on the side of the roads, this model, right, earlier this year. And the reason is, it can sit dead flat around corners at high speed, and then there'll be a bump, and the whole car will just begin to do this. So you can see, I'm rolling this car right now, just like that. Now, there's a reason. They want comfort, but I'm sorry, this is not a safe car to drive, as in, you know, it's good for the 50 kilometre an hour school zones and trips, but this is not a safe. It's not safe on the freeway because it gives you a false sense of security when really it's not really that safe. Because, you see, you're going around off Canberra corner and the road drops away, and the roads in New Zealand are brilliant, right? And the whole car begins to do this, like begins to lose control. So not impressed. Particularly this visibility is shocking. I've repeatedly gotten out of the car and had to look what's down there. So again, I'll put the camera here. What? I can't, man, a person can disappear into there. Okay? Bad design, and safety is obviously never first on any of Toyota's cars. And let them argue against that. There's no way that safety's first when the visibility, I mean, they've put a little quarter window in there, a little window in there, but, you know, I mean, you know, they say there should be no blind spots if your mirrors are adjusted correctly, and it's true. Remember to adjust your mirrors correctly so you don't have any blind spots, but really, you can see okay, there's airbags in there. See, there's a reason for all this bulk. There's airbags in there. They've kept this down as much as they can, but I'm not impressed. It is a Corolla, but they could have done a better job with this car. Certainly the suspension could be a little bit firmer, I believe. Maybe that's just me. But yeah, it's a rental car, and it's a great car for going around the city and dropping the kids to school and nothing else. This is not a car to drive at high speed and stuff like that. Now, the brakes are good. They wipe off speed really well. And repeatedly, I didn't get them to fade, though I wasn't driving like, you know, it was my car. But mate, I hit the brakes quite hard from 100 and whatever, and it did a great job wiping off the speed. Very, very nice. Always remember, use genuine pads with Toyota. They cost about $88 or $100. Okay, while you pay the bending shit crap pads, you'll be paying more than that. So yeah, like, a little bit about the styling being a mess. The exterior styling is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. They've done such a good job. Right, I'm going to pull over just here. Oh, I'm back at the hot pools. Calmer. Should I get back in the hot tub? Okay, I'll just pull over here. Oh, that was the point. That was the point. I got a day pass. All right. The styling is excellent, right? I like these. But what they've done here with the blind spot is shocking. Styling's great. There's no question. It's got to be one of the best looking cars on the road, small cars. But, yeah, visibility's shocking. Absolutely shocking. Look at this. I mean, did you see that? They walked past. Did you see that? So I'd love to have a WRX or an Impreza here to prove how bad the visibility of this car is. But, yeah, controls and all that work great. There's no mute button that I know of, which is really weird. Oh, no, they don't work great. No, they don't work great. You will constantly bump this off, and that's lane change warning. Beep, beep. You will constantly, driving, bump that on and off, and constantly bump the mode. Okay, see, I don't know why they just don't care. See, this is the sort of thing, like, that's beautifully done. But why don't Toyota firm up the buttons? You just bump it, and I mean, feel Subaru's buttons, they're rock hard because there's a reason. Do you know what I mean? So once again, and the clock, okay. The amount of times I've gone to look at the time, where's the time? Can you actually see it? No, you can't. Where's the time? Are they normal? Do you know how many times I've taken my eyes off the road to look at the time, and you can't see the time, right? And then you're looking and you're on the wrong side of the road. So shame, Toyota, you've done it again. Safety is not at all a concern, it seems, at Toyota. And what the hell happened in here? I mean, what a mess. What an absolute mess. You know, the wheel I actually like. This feels like a really premium leather. Maybe it's not even leather at all, but feels great. You know what I mean? But here we go. Look at these guys. Look at the person disappear behind the blind spot. Behind this blind spot. So, yeah, clock is in a really bad spot. They shouldn't have put it in at all if they're going to put it there. Because maybe at night time you can see it, but during the day you can't. This is just shocking. This is just... Okay, so, yeah, I don't use voice controls.
What would you like to do?
Put on the Bluetooth.
Sorry, will you repeat that?
No, I won't, because I did in my WRX and you don't work very well there either. Fujitsu 10. Shame. So,
control.
Bye-bye. Yeah, no good at all. No good at all. So, what is it called? Is it passive or active? Passive safety is just shocking. Absolutely shocking in this car. No good at all. Anyway, that's my rant.